Reverend Jesse Jackson, thank you for being with us.
Good to be with you today.
So here, the Crans-Montana Forum, here in Dakhla, the motto of the forum is making the world a place more human. This has been the battle of your life, fighting for human rights, civil rights. The world is changing now. The battle is not over. What is the big challenge, according to you?
This South-South conference, Africans, trading with Africans, Africa is the sum total of its parts. Its parts include Morocco and Libya and Egypt, so South-South. Secondly, they must move as much as they can to the common currency, remove trade barriers, focus on ending poverty, which is driving so much discontent, the gap between those who have so much and those who have so little. This conference is in Dakhla, Morocco. It's critical because it is the crossroads. It is the place in Africa where you at once in Middle East and Africa and Europe, which gives strategic value and advantage to Morocco. Morocco now, the king, very wise moves, eliminating the debt of poorer countries and investing in Africa, second only to South Africa. To me, those are huge steps in the right direction.
So prosperity is the first step for peace, justice, and human rights.
Well, because poverty is a weapon of mass destruction. People cannot grow when they're poor. They don't have good health when they're poor. They don't live as long while they're poor. They're not as productive while they're poor. They're more desperate while they're poor. They're subject to manipulation, to become violent when they're poor. And so as we fight poverty, we're also fighting for healing. And when there's healing and there's peace, there's growth. And there's growth, everybody wins.
For an American citizen as you, being here in Africa, in this forum, what opportunity does it give to meet people from 115 countries, different countries, I think?
Well, because of science and technology, there are no more foreigners, we're all neighbors. Many languages, but one message. If we get on a plane, one of us in New York, another in New York, flying to LA or to Senegal, we get there about the same time. We're just that close to each other. Africa is the largest continent. It is the most strategic continent and the most endowed continent. So we all need Africa in ways that's mutually beneficial and not exploitative as it has been down through the years. That would be a key to world peace. But it means we must see humanity by one set of rules. I remember not long ago there was a terror attack in France and 17 people were killed. And the whole global media focused on France. They attacked President Obama for not going to that particular ceremony. But the same weekend, 2,000 were killed by Boko Haram in Nigeria, and hardly took a notice. We must measure human rights by one yardstick for all human beings.
Well, thank you for these great words. It's been an honor. Thank you, Reverend.
Righteous.